So I gave the puppies their first ever raw beef bone, and they are having a swell time eating it. Well, there's one there and one there, but it looks like they've finished and now they're trying to get Mommy to eat. Get Mommy to feed them. I'm halfway shaving Tippy, so she looks absolutely horrible, but I'll finish her tomorrow and she'll look better. She was just starting to get really matted up from the puppies crawling all over her and the milk drying in her fur, and so I decided I would shave her and give her at least a month before everybody comes to pick up their puppies, and then she'll look at least halfway decent. I mean, she didn't look horrible, but she didn't look awesome. So Tippy's got a wool coat, not a fleece coat. So it is really curly. Say hi. And so it doesn't really grow long. It just grows and then it starts to mat. And that is why we do the multi-generation Labradoodles, to improve on that issue and the coat. And we've had a great success with breeding F1 B to a multi-generational Australian Labradoodle, which is my stud, making them multi-gen Labradoodles. And their coat comes out amazing. It's a fleece coat, which can grow in length. It's a wavy coat, and it grows longer without matting, so there's actually less grooming than with the earlier generations, and they have less shedding and less dander. So that is the purpose of the multi-generational Labradoodle, and why Tippy's coat is not awesome, but her puppy's coats are, if that makes sense. When I first started breeding Labradoodles, it was all very confusing to me, the generations, but after years of doing this, you start to understand, what it's all about. And you can see this wonderful grooming job I've done on her. And you can see how she's really, really soft, but you can see how curly she is. But this all starts to mat, not so much on her back, but on her hips and under her belly, where all the puppies were crawling around and just matted up really bad. Not so much here either. But sometimes it looks fine, but the mats are underneath, closer to the skin. Hi. Pinky. The puppies are doing great. They're 4 weeks old. And pretty soon they will be moving from the pool to the puppy box, which is bigger and has wood shavings in it, because pretty soon they'll be pooping every 5 seconds, and the towels and the blankets won't be suitable at all. Because at the moment they do poop, but Mom eats it. I know that's gross, but it's the truth. But at a certain point, she stops doing that, and it becomes a huge mess, and you cannot control it with blankets and towels. So that is when you move them to an enclosure with some kind of absorbent material. And what I use is wood shavings, which works really well. Some people use paper, but I find that to be a lot of work, and the puppies, step in it, smear it everywhere, and it's just too much. So I use the wood shavings, and it works well. They pick a part of the box where they create a potty area by themselves without any help, pure natural instincts, because dogs do not want to sleep where they go to the bathroom. So they'll make a bathroom area in their enclosure naturally. And so they do that, and it works really well. And it's kind of a gateway to potty training, so they do know that there's areas where you go to the bathroom and areas where you do not go to the bathroom. And then eventually, about 6 weeks, we start to move them back into the house, because they start to be able to hold their urine and feces for longer, and we can keep them in the house and start to really potty train them with puppy pads, and then eventually start to progress to using the doggy door and going outside in the grass. So by 8 weeks, they're about, I'd say about 85% potty trained, or at least on their way, so that when they do go home to their new house and new family, it'll take about a week for them to figure out where they need to go to the bathroom at your house and basically use what they've learned here and just do the same. So it works well, and I've never had a family that's had a lot of problems with potty training because of the way we raise our puppies. So anyways, that was a lot of talking, and I will let you guys go. Thanks for watching our video. This is Dreamydoodles signing off. Dreamydoodles.com. Thanks. Bye.